Hello everybody. I'm going to try to put together a series of videos on how to build a train set. I'm using a 4x8 layout, which I know a lot of model railroaders say is too small, but you kind of do with the space you have, and I've got this in a bedroom and this is the space I have. So that's why I'm using a 4x8. I built the table out of plywood. I'm going to use styrofoam to top it off and then start to build up my train with that styrofoam and cutting it out. So we'll just kind of look at the table today and discuss a few things, and then we'll move on. I know when I was trying to build a layout, or when I started building this layout, I did a lot of research online, and there was very few that gave you options with a 4x8 table. And very few that did it for a beginner who is like me, that's not really sure exactly how everything goes, and it's kind of doing it as I go. So I'm putting this together to help other people out, but then also people can comment, and maybe if I make mistakes or see something, they can tell me and I can fix it. So anyways, it's a 4x8. You can see right here I bolted the legs together. And then put a little support down here at the bottom. The table's solid, not going anywhere. I just did one set of legs in the center, and then I sawed the table in half. So I cut the 4x8 sheet in half, made two 4x4 tables, and then put them together. So it's easily moved. I guess I say easily. It's not going to be easy, but I'll be able to move it. I used the thicker plywood here, and I did that for two reasons. Two reasons. One, I have a little one that I was afraid that would get on it and break it before I got it built. And the second was, the main reason was the wood was warped when I was going to pick them up, and I wanted to make sure I could draw it tight to get a good flat level surface. So I went with the thicker. It's a little heavier than probably what's needed, and makes the table a lot heavier, but it does work. And able to draw it down, and it's good and flat, good and level surface. Under the table here, I made these right here. I just fastened that to the other side of the 4x4. And it allowed me to, when I brought the table up, I did one on this end and one on the other. When I brought the other table up, I could set it down on top without having to try to hold it. So I could actually put this together myself if I needed to. And then you can see I bolted it together. So I did five bolts to hold it together. And then braced just one set of legs in the middle. Didn't see a need for two sets of legs. So that's kind of how my table went. It's sturdy, it's not moving, not going anywhere. So I am doing a double oval layout with Easy Track. I went back and forth on what to use, and one model railroader would tell me to use this, somebody else would tell me to use that. Somebody told me not to do the flex track unless I was experienced in it. So I figured with my first layout, I'd use the Easy Track. I can get mostly what I want to get out of it. I wanted two tracks. I want to do a couple turn-offs or run-offs, whatever you like to call them. So over in this area, I'm going to have a runoff that's going to come out and go towards this end of the table, towards a coal mining area or something or other, and then a couple down here as well. This end I'm going to put into a mountain where that mountain is right there, I'm going to do a couple bridges with some water, and then just build some terrain up over here. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with roads or anything yet, if I'm going to put any of that in or what I'm going to do. It's just kind of doing it as I go. I got a plan, but not fully committed to it because of what I'm using. I found a diagram off of the internet of kind of what I wanted to do, and I'm just kind of trying to put it together the best I can for what I'm using. And with the Easy Track, you're kind of limited. That's the bad part about it, but the good part is I'm not having to lay road bed and track and all that. I've got my road bed and track laid within an afternoon, and here I go. So I am putting styrofoam, like I said, on top of the plywood here, and we'll build it up from there. So that's kind of the beginning of my stages. I am going to run DCC engines. So we got DCC controller. I'm using the Easy command right now. When we get things a little further ahead, I'll probably upgrade to the Zephyr. Also, I don't know if anybody's ever seen this, but that right there is a mountain made out of layers of styrofoam. I don't know if there's a way to tell. It's kind of hard to see, but maybe inside there you can see. I don't know if you can see that the styrofoam's layered up. You just glue it together to layer it, get it high, and then you just carve it. Use an X-Acto knife and carve it. That's a small tunnel. I won't be using it. That was something that we were using just on the layout until we got the train board built and stuff. Just kind of temporary to make it fun. But it just needs painted and ready to go on that for somebody that's interested in doing something like that. So that's what we got. I'm going to try to post as many videos as I can to kind of update you on how things are going and what we've done, and kind of show you how we've done it. If you have any questions, please comment. Just remember, kids look at this stuff and watch this stuff, so please keep your comments clean, is all I ask. I hope seeing what I've done, it helps you guys a little bit, and maybe the next videos will help me even more. If you have any questions, please ask, and like I said, please comment. If you see something I'm doing that you'd suggest, maybe I change up, I'd appreciate any help. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next video.